Good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is. Today is April 6th, 21. This is Wags, Chicago. Little follow up to the old Google Nest 2. We're going back in time to April of 2018. Yeah, because sometimes you got to go backwards to get the news, you know what I mean? Because this stuff gets buried and nobody remembers it. So, we're going to go over the patent for the radar that's next to your head or on your wrist or in the ring. I think the ring even has it on the, well, maybe it doesn't, but the wrist Fitbit, some of them have the radar if they measure your heart rate and all that. And remember, the radar goes, 21 feet. So this is why they want them in your appliances. So that way, every 21 feet, another radar could pick you up. And then they know what you're doing in your house at all times because the radar can identify you by your biometrics or not. That being said, let's get into this. Amazon Echo and Google Home patents show you the power they have to compromise your privacy. And they're going to make a ton of money off of this data, too, by the way. Or not. All right, smart speakers like the Amazon Echo and Google Home always listen. Always listen. So is your doorbell camera, just so you know. And your local police have access to all of your cameras anytime they want, or they don't. But you look that up. Yeah, they could listen to you. And you can hear your neighbors across the street, by the way. They're talking in their driveway. I've seen it happen. It's disgusting. But so talk in your driveway, all your neighbors got cameras, or half of them probably do now, on their doorbells. And they're listening to you, which is illegal in this state. Illinois, it's not allowed. You're not allowed to record people without their permission. So I don't even know how you're able to do this. But what do I know? I'm just a nobody. All right. Smart speakers like the Amazon Echo, and that being said, smart speakers like the Amazon Echo and Google Home always listen to everything we say. They forget to tell you they're also recording it and storing it in archives for later in case they need it. Why would they need it? I don't know. But until they hear trigger phrases like, hey, you know what? I don't want to say everybody's phone off right now. They aren't supposed to record. Yeah, right. If you believe that, you believe today's really April 6th and the year's 2021. Okay, so we've been mind-effed our whole life, so you'll probably believe this. All right, but patents recently uncovered by the New York Times show that Amazon and Google developed a patented tech that could have smart speakers or smart home devices capture intimate details. Your heart rate. You're not just your heart rate anymore. This is not just your sweat and not just if you're excited, depressed. They could do all that. Just so you know, that's all patented stuff, and it's already being used. But now, when you do little weird things in your bedrooms, not only is your TV video recording you, and you don't care. When that was made public a few years ago, everybody went out and bought more of them. I'm like, what? Guess who doesn't have any TVs plugged in his house since then? Me. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't like people staring at me when I'm in my bed. Now you're going to put a radar unit next to your bed, and now they're going to see inside your brain, like a CAT scan almost. Why? Why do you need to know your heart rate, your EKG, your brain stem patterns, you get it yet? Why? How did we live for thousands of years without that? I don't know. Patents recently uncovered by New York Times show that Amazon and Google developed and patented tech that could have smart speakers, smart home devices capture intimate details of people's lives in order to develop advertising profiles. That's money. And you're going to also pay them. It used to be $249. Now they lowered the price because they added radar, and they really want your radar brain. So you're still going to pay them to give them your information so they can then sell it. Am I like a moron? Like, who would do this? They should be paying you, right? Oh, God. But that's not the way this 2021 world is. Amazon's patent titled Keyword Determinations from Controversial Data, or Conversational Data, sorry about that. Boy, my brain's filling in the plugs today. Would have your Echo use voice sniffer algos. Yeah. You ever notice why when you talk about like herpes cream because a friend of yours told you they got hurt and whatever, and all of a sudden you're getting all these ads on your F book, and nobody had that problem. Just kidding. All right, they would then you could put any topic you want. It'll just pick a crazy topic. You'll see it, or you won't, because you probably won't notice it. They would then record. They could even do it without you saying it. But it's 2015. Look that up on TED Talk. Anyways, DARPA's ex leader is now in charge of Facebook's security. So dark arts. Okay, they would then record and analyze that data for your personal interest. See, they're helping you. They love you. See, now you know what to buy and spend your stimmy money on. Because it already knows what you want, even though you don't know what you want, because they're probably telling you what you want. Or not. If they're sending signals back to Google and Amazon, who also host servers for the dark arts, yeah. You know, nobody's watching your data, I'm sure. They sell that data to advertisers or content providers for personalized ads. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't want these wins anymore. This is disgusting. All right, so here's the old patent. And the vacation, see, they show the phone listening to you. It says the vacation was wonderful. I really enjoyed Orange County, the beaches, etc., and the zoo. And it says when we went to Southern California, Cody's there. When we went to Southern California, I fell in love with Santa Barbara. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so then it says verified user. How do they know you're a verified user? I wonder how. Go play. Identify keywords. It shows verified user, Santa Barbara. You see how they're like figuring out? This is AI. This is for like 3-4 years ago. It's a little better now because it catches me in real time. So it's really been modified. All right, Laura, Orange County, etc. You see, you get it, right? Okay. So if you told your friend over the phone that, quote, I love to ski, for example, or, quote, my mother loves CrossFit puzzles, then you would find ads for ski resort or gift ideas on your browser. Huh, that's weird. Amazon vehemently insists that it does not use customers' voice recordings for targeted advertising, and that its patent was submitted years ago, I told you, while they were still exploring the full possibilities of new technology with the dark arts people, because they're the ones who've been testing this for years. All right, Google, meanwhile, patented technology to employ its Nest smart home devices. They bought that company a few years ago to literally capture images and video of your house. Do you hear what they're saying? When you walk around with your camera, it's taking snapshots of your home and video, by the way, and sending it to DARPA or Google. Oh my God, we're so stupid. To literally capture images and video of your house for advertising purposes, compiling profiles of your family members, to ascertain gender, age, fashion, taste, style, mood, known languages, preferred. Did you authorize this? Yeah, you did, because you hit the agree button because you got your free software, or you get free access to their server. Oh my God. Their mood you're in, known languages, preferred activities, and so forth and so on. For each person, by the way. So it's not just you and your phone, it's recording all your family, friends, or not. In one example, a smart device would notice a shirt with Will Smith's face. It notices your shirt, people. This is 3 years ago. Triggering it, Will Smith's face on your floor, triggering it to search your browser history for Will Smith. Google Home might then say, you seem to like Will Smith. His new movie is playing in a theater near you. Really? This isn't like a Blacklist movie or whatever that TV show was. And it's weird how they always tell you in the shows, right? Yeah, I need Google to be telling me. Look at the patent number, by the way, 66. Yeah, 134. Yeah. Anyways, Google wants to watch you, but at least tell you it's watching. Yeah, I bet you they're telling you. A second Google patent put forward a number of ways that your Nest security, yeah, you're safe. And by the way, you all think these cameras are going to keep you safe from the criminal, the ones that hunt people, humans? They don't give a shit about gun laws. They don't give a shit about cameras. They don't give a shit about going to jail or getting shot by you or the police. So Good luck with your cameras keeping you safe. That being said, a second Google patent put forward a number of ways that your Nest security devices could study and profile users in the name of protection. Boy, are we dumb. For example, Google Smart Home could use sensors and audio monitoring to determine if a child is home alone and call the cops on you. Yay! So, for safety of a handful of kids, not that I don't think kids should be saved, but I don't want to give up my rights. You see what I'm saying? Because when you then maybe talk about the V word and Google picks up on it, they may send the cops for that. Cody keeps wanting to play with the kids. Google Smart Home could use sensors and audio monitoring to determine if a child is home alone. Then keep the front door smart lock bolted. What if there's a fire in the house? Will it know that and let the door unlock so the kid could escape? You see how there's always weird. Oh my God. Yeah, I need AI to lock my house up so I can't get out. Are you hearing what they just said? Really? Okay. Google even suggested that they could monitor people's habits and emotional states. You know what said that? Their dark arts leader from the dark arts company, your military. She now works there. Okay? Or not. But she does. You don't have to believe me. You can look it up. Google even suggested they could monitor people's habits and emotional states. They even said in that conference that they could read your thoughts, but you could stop their thoughts from being read because it's up to you to voluntarily give it. Well, this is 2015, I believe. So nobody knew your thoughts were being already recorded. Your thoughts. Anybody hear what I just said? She said it, not me. I just saw it and I remember it and I've reported on it many times and now I'm reporting on it again. Or not. Like, that's happening, people. And now you're going to put this radar next to your brain? Wow. Do it, heroes. Virtue heroes, that is. So here they show another graph. Determine individuals in the TV room. TV on. That's because your TV has this shit in it too. They're just not telling you all the technology, but they did admit to the cameras because they got caught. They wouldn't even have told you the cameras in there. You know your TVs have cameras in it, right? So I would put something over it or not, unless you're on OnlyFans or something, you're doing it anyways. But for people who still enjoy a little intimate alone time, don't do it in front of your TV or your alarm clock or your Google Nest or your cell phone. Or all right, just do it, whatever. And then people like hackers will go and broadcast you all over the internet eventually. See, when you go, I'm not doing nothing wrong, I'm just having sex. Well, do you want the world to see it? Because it's very easy to get that. Google or YouTube, Facebook just lost 500 million people's phone numbers, addresses, and your intimate information this week, including their fearless leader's phone number was broadcast. So he can't even save his own data from his own shit. But you're going to trust them with all your heart rates, EKGs, your DNA. You know what I'm talking about there, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Good thinking. So then it knows there's a TV. You pause this and read it. Just look at that chart. Like Amazon, Google insisted that their Google Home device did not invade user privacy. Of course not, because you signed an agreement. It's okay. See, it's not violating privacy because you said, I don't care. And you then click agree. And now legally you go, yeah, take my shit. And then sell it and make billions. How do you think Google's so rich? Off of you. And now they're censoring me and you from talking. Wow, that what a circle back it is, huh? We made them rich, and now they're punishing you. Prospective product announcement should okay. Trusting tech in a post Cambridge Analytica. Do you know who Cambridge Analytica is? They're the alphabet agency that knows everything about you. Literally, that's how they made their lists up. That's how they know which one of us have big mouths and we're going to resist the V or resist the Muslim. They already know all this. Now they're playing it out. The psychological side of this, I guarantee you they're collecting data that's never been done in history with this huge experiment. And now you're going to have these things in your house. Radar. You already do. If you got the thermostat, it's got the radar in it. If you're wearing that stupid thing on your wrist, it's got radar in it. That, and you're worried about your health. It goes 21 feet. That's micromillimeter. You ever go to the airport and see that big cone going back and forth? That's on your wrist. It covers your whole room. When your child is watching the cell phone to watch a TV show, that's going out to them. It's in your cell phones. Man, whatever. Nothing to see here, folks. All right, relatively safe to say that Amazon and Google haven't implemented most, if not all, of these patented ideas, as at least of now. Many of the ideas above are absurdly invasive and are more likely to get users to smash their smart device. No, they won't. This is 3 years ago. They didn't know that you were all going to be muzzled up with 4 quad muzzles on and your ass up in the air getting swabbed. So you think anybody cares that they're being watched like this? Holy cow. See, back then, people thought you were going to not put up with this. Amazon Echo and Google Home have lights that indicate when you're being recorded. Yeah, I'm sure they do. So does your phone. And so does your laptop, like mine right here. Right? Yeah, okay. Smart speaker owners can check out Amazon and Google's recording pages at any time to delete any data the tech giants hit. Really? How about the NSA? They got all that data backed up too. You going to tell them to erase it? Shit. Okay, so you could erase your data, right, off your phone so you don't see what they're recording. And if you want to get creeped out, go on your Google security and listen to the voice clips they take you every so many minutes. It's creepy. You can go back 5-10 years. That's creepy shit. Or not. But do it. Go in your Google security, click your voice, and you will hear you talking. Little clips like 10-second long. And it goes back years. So you may get a trip through memory lane. Oh, God. All right. Google Mini, blah, blah, blah. So this is, remember, a couple years ago. So now it's all been perfected. It's in your house already. And now people are rushing to get this $139 or whatever Google Nest. Amazon makes it too, by the way. They're sharing this technology. Neither one wants to claim that they actually invented the radar, so they're sharing it, however that works. Probably because it comes from the dark arts companies. That being said, the Cambridge Analytica Facebook scandal shows that worldwide governments are increasingly concerned about how much data is being compiled about us by tech. The Cambridge is the government. Like, this is so funny how wizardry works. Oh, we're going to go after Cambridge. We're going to out them for collecting your data, but we use their data, so we're not going to do anything about it. Or we'll punish them, and then we'll give them contracts like happening now, like companies that were world record arrested and charged with crimes and world record fines. Now we worship them, and you're running to a camp to get one. You know what I mean? That's crazy, or not? Maybe they had a change of heart and they love you now, just like Google loves us. And Amazon loves you even more. Even if these companies don't sell our data and monitor our movements intentionally, their smart home devices can be vulnerable to hacking. Where did I just tell you? So even if you're okay with your government and secret squirrels and all that crap watching your every move, when you have sex, when you masturbate, when you do whatever you do, like things you should not want the public to know about, the public can get to it. Did you see the security cam leakage that's coming out from all the hackers? It's all over the world. Your home security, your baby monitor, that's all. Everybody can watch it. I could put it up here right now. It's very easy to find. Even doctors' offices were giving away medical information because their home screens on their offices were showing it live on feeds from hackers that then go on YouTube and other places, Twitter, and they stream it for free. But you don't care because I'm not doing nothing wrong. Well, I don't care if you're doing something wrong. You should have some privacy, but that's going to be gone soon. It already is. It's just nobody cares. A smart home device like Amazon Key has been found to be easy to compromise. Yeah, no crap. The fact that Facebook has delayed its smart speaker reveal, it's already out now, by the way, that people won't trust them about with their private data. Well, now they trust everybody that's a corporation. Like, Whether or not I'm going back in time because before people they thought we'd be worried about our privacy and about lawless things, but now we're not. How did they do this to us? Whether or not Amazon and Google will be able to maintain users' trust, it doesn't matter. You don't have a choice. Now they're getting rid of free speech. The Supreme Court just said yesterday you can't do that anymore since they now did this political thing that happened. I'm not going to get into politics, but all that had happened when they were deleting accounts. Now they've now become publishers. They're no longer a bulletin board, even though we knew they weren't a bulletin board before. So maybe something will happen, maybe not. I doubt it because they are in bed with the overlords. They are the overlords. So I was hoping this would get into. I got to still find the 60. This thing, they're not telling you where the radar is coming from. So I'm going to keep looking for that. This is getting long enough as it is. The wireless headphones, another thing. Look into it. It knows when you're in the room. It knows who you are. I got a problem with that, but I'm just a nobody. This is WAG Chicago. I don't get it. I'm out.